Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M12, it's the Tier 7 American SPG. This one's located on the east spawn of Airfield and it's under the command of Vlayer of WCSA. 155mm howitzer is capable of doing 600 alpha, 39mm pen, 7.2 meters burst radius, and you can see that Vlayer's already managed to get 2 marks of excellence on the barrels, so he's working on his 3rd mark at the moment. Now it's based on the M3 hull, so yeah, kind of weak, but it was actually quite a good Arty because they made 100 of them. And he flies his first round in. Now, unfortunately, in the game, they actually limit the number of shells you get on this vehicle to only 20. So you have to make the best use of what you can. Now, he's starting out by trying to hit the enemy tanks in the heavy alley. You might have to change position, not to avoid counter battery, because although it's a regularly known position, it's actually the problem with Airfield is those hills, those mountains, those rocks. They get in the way. They stop you from actually attacking some of the enemy tanks, and sometimes it's actually really helpful to change your angle of approach and shoot them from a different spot. So relocating in this particular map can be very, very useful for getting shots on the enemy. Still hasn't got the angle he wants. I found actually that there's a very good spot just further up here, just before you get to the airfield area, sitting directly behind the rock. You're in line with the passageway, and that way you can shoot straight down that. If you fire from this position, you can actually hit the tanks that are outside the passageway. In fact, we've got a target, an SMV-CC56. That one was fired a little bit shallow. The SMV was moving backwards into cover. Change position again. Okay, this should work. Yep, loads of targets to fire at. Vipera. Got a... Is that a KV? KV5, actually. Raz out. Land short again. But it can just back up a fair amount here. Go to the edge of the map. And then shoot in the same direction again. Might fool the enemy if they actually do try to shoot him on the current position. We've also got a King Tiger captured and a Panther 2. Okay, that would be a very good spot to shoot. Rounds out. Good. You got a direct hit on the King Tiger captured. And yes, the enemy is bunching up. And in fact, they killed one of our teammates in the Panther. And now it's being used as cover for the SMV-CC56. Just got stunned. We can see that enemy SMV-CC56 is trying to make a way in. So actually hitting these tanks and stopping them from moving forward will help a great deal. Again, a bit shallow on the P43. Ideally, you just want to aim at the base of the tracks or on the body there. That will do fine normally. Because then if it goes long, it hits the turret. If it goes short, it'll just explode in front of the vehicle. Okay, lining up. Rounds out, looks good. Yep, direct hit on the KV5. Stunned the P43 turret as well. And the enemy's still not having joy getting through that tunnel. In fact, that Lanson popping in from the side is actually causing no end of problems for the Vipera. That's why he's had to pull back. Okay, well, we can certainly encourage them to pull back a bit further. Next round is about to go. That was a direct hit kill. He got the Vipera. The standard reload, 26.56 seconds, according to the book. And we can see that Vlayer's managed to get a reload time, 22.98. Raz out. Oh, a good direct hit, 201 hit points. And the KV5 is being hit again, which means he's getting stun assist. And the KV5 goes down, so that was a good shell.
I need your help.
Okay, he ideally wants the AMX 65 ton to pull up a bit further. The Gonzalo pulled back a bit. It might give the AMX the encouragement he needs to fall forward. Now, he fired there where he could have actually gone to above mode. The shell fell short. If he'd gone to, press the shift key and looked from above, he could see if the shell was lined up with the target, and that way he'd get a chance to get a shot. The Gonzalo's being outflanked by T-34-2G FT to our right. But that was a brilliant shot. Another kill. 149 hit points. It's another gun out of the game. And that T-34-2G FT, I don't think he can get at Gonzalo just yet. But it's worth remembering that he's there. Of course, it would be nice if we could move a little further north. But of course, the problem there is the airfield. The enemy might get a chance to see us. And, well, the GW Tiger P has decided to move a bit further north. And I just saw something which upset me, is the T-34-3 is actually coming in very, very close to us now. So we do have to move further north, because otherwise we might get spotted by that guy and taken out. In fact, the T-Tiger's actually decided to move much further away so he can get shots on that guy. I've just seen a Borsig as well. So moving into these bushes over here might be helpful. Just to start with. Not the tree down, but that's okay, because we just need to get cover. Okay, there's the Borsig. Very low armor. Very, very good targets to hit. If he can get this one in, he could be looking at hundreds of hit points. Rounds out. Well, it actually landed alongside him, and the GW Tiger missed his chance. Went long. I'd give that another go, though, because I think that guy's still there. He won't move out from that position for fear of getting spotted by the Gonzalo and our other tanks. 6 enemies left. Rounds out. Direct hit! Right on the money. That's bound to have hurt him. In fact, it's more than likely it's a penetrating shot. If that is the Borsig just there, then he's probably lost a lot of hit points. So repeat. Rinse and repeat. Do it again. Give it another go. Because the next go could be the end of that Borsig. Well, no joy from that one. 7 rounds left. 5 enemies left, including 2 Arty. Okay, we're having a look to a different direction. That T-34-3 is still there. We're looking around for a target that we can shoot. Okay, we've got an enemy Panther dialing in. Let it settle. Rounds out. Again, I think that might have just splashed him, but it's probably got some hit points for us. Oh, the Borsig just fired an armor-piercing round, which bounced on our armor. 490 hit points of damage were stopped by that shell. I'm pretty certain it actually hit the side of the tracks. You don't often see that, because that shell should have wiped us out with one blow. Now, the problem is, if we move away from those bushes, would he have actually spotted us? I think he's still there. We've marked the spot. Rounds out. Oh, he got him! He got him! He wiped him out! Oh, that is revenge. Tastes sweet. Lovely one. Good shot. Excellent. Okay, right. Well, we've now got an advantage on the enemy. We're 2 up on them. They've got that T-34-3 still, which is a bit of a problem. 2 shots going in at the same time, trying to get close to them. And the enemy's trying to nail Aslains, who's up on Temple Mount. I think we've got the advantage now, because the 2 enemy tanks still remaining are that Panther and the T-34-3, and of course their 2 Arty, which are an M12 and also another GW Tiger P. So, the UDES is going along the north side of the airfield, moving up. Our Lanson's, I think he's going to go around and try and outflank the T-34-3. Okay, they found the Panther. Have we got a shot? Not from this position at the moment. We need to move back to our original position to get a chance at him. He's outside the corridor. Okay, we haven't got a shot at the moment. Normally I'd say under these circumstances, if you haven't got a shot, move to get one. Get another angle. Change position. Either advance or go back, go to the south. Going to the south would be okay. If you went right the way down to the south, be valid. But what he's doing at the moment is just as valid. And they've killed the Panther. The unit's got him. He found the angle. So that means there's only 3 enemies left. You can see the enemy Arty are trying to get the units. Tracer just went in. Okay, so just the T-34-3, really, that's the problem. GW Tiger P's moving up along with us. Always essential, use your W key. And we platooned with the UDES. Well, you've got to say, Vlayer does have 3 kills. The UDES has 2. There could be a brothers in arms on the cards if the UDES can get another kill. So long as he stays alive. Now he's moved right to the back of the map. I think he's hunting Arty. Okay, this is a good position. They're hunting for that T-34-3. UDES hasn't found anyone yet, which means the enemy Arty's probably moved. But we're looking in advance of where he is, where he's seeing, just in case. 5-1 into the bushes. Still got 3 rounds left, so it's still in the game. There's the GW Tiger, but we've got no shot from this position. And he just shotgunned the UDES, so we can't platoon and get a brothers in arms now, unfortunately. But can we get a shot on this GW? Well, that GW was bracketed because the other GW also fired in. He got some stun. The Gonzalo's moving in to try and get the kill, but he's fairly low on hit points. Oh, the GW just took a hit from the Lanson, and that might force him into the arms of the Gonzalo. And we fired the round just as the other enemy Arty, the M12, was spotted, but he's just been hit by the Lanson, and I think he's about to go out the game. Yep, he's gone. The Lanson got him in the end. We still don't know where that T-34-3 is, so we need to move. GW Tiger's moved into the rocks for protection. We're capping at the moment, so the game is likely to end in our favour. Oh, we found the T-34-3! Not the way we wanted to find him. Fix the tracks quickly. Line him up. Go to where you can. Well, he's trying to shotgun. I would normally say either ran him, but we're about to cap out, and I think we're going to win by capping. Oh, he's going for the ram. Good for you. Well, he didn't die, but it was certainly a good try. And that's victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was a second-class tanker for Vlayer of WCSA in the M12, his first replay that he sent into our channel, and it was a very entertaining game at that. He also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this game. He got 9. His win rate from the game, 3,070, which is Super Unicum standard. It's a pity he didn't get the kill on the T-34-3, but he did do the right thing, because if you run out of shells, you just try to ram them and get some more hit points off them that way. Even if you die in the process, at least you got something out of it. In actual fact, he did get some hit points out of that T-34-3. 287 according to the book, which means that he might have hit him before, but he definitely hit him right at the end of the game. And although we didn't get the kill, at least we went down fighting, and that's what I really like, because I never like suiciding in Arty. It's not on. You've got to fight to the bitter end, and Vlayer did that exactly. Let's have a look at team score. Didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the Lanson C. He got 4,356 hit points, picked up a high caliber. The second highest damage in the game went to that T-34-3 with 3,300. And the third highest damage in the game went to the UDES 03 with 2,759 hit points of damage. We can see that Vlayer got 1,853, but it still puts him 4th on his own team, but he was beaten by members of the enemy team, in fact 3 of them, which means that he's in 7th place overall in the battle. When it came to the kills, he's actually joint second because the Lancer managed 4 kills. 3 kills went to the M12 of Vlayer and also to that T-34-3. In fact, that was his 3rd kill when he got killed himself. And 2 kills went to the UDIS-03, the Gonzalo, the GW Tiger P, and the Vipera on the enemy team. When it came to base XP, he's in 4th place because the Lancer C managed 1,422, the only player over 1,000. 907 went to the UDIS-03, 891 went to the Gonzalo, and 834 went to Vlayer in the M12. He fired all of his ammunition. That was his last round in the chamber when he attacked the T-34-3. So nothing was left for him to do except ram the guy, and he did it. 7 direct hits on the enemy, 0 penetrations, but he did get 18 splash. Damage of 1,853 hit points, of which 1,705 were more than 300 meters. So you can see he did do a fair amount of damage at close range. In fact, it's what am I looking at? It's 48 hit points at very close range, which actually was his final hit points before he expired. Anyway, 3 hits received from the enemy. 1 was a penetrating shot from the T-34-3. 2 were non-penetrations, but of course he did get rammed. And 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, 136 hit points of stun assists, 135, sorry, of 14 stuns. Not a lot of stun assists, but that's not his fault because his teammates weren't shooting the tanks that he was stunning at the time. And when you've got a small stun time period, it makes it difficult to actually try and hit enemy tanks your teammates can give you stun assist on. On a free-to-play account, he actually made a loss of 4,756 credits, but he did actually get a positive on XP, 4,170 experience points altogether because he got a reward for mission completion. So that was a really good first replay. Thanks for sending it in, Blair. He's a new member to the group and he thought he'd send one in and have his replays shown. And so we always like to see new players coming in because you never know what they're going to show us next. And there's always the possibility they're going to show us something which we can really use in the game. If you enjoyed that replay, please give us this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.